right, Matrixx and Rhodes Show supporters. Well, we're going to take a look at a CNN clip that I came across, and I couldn't help but chuckle. It's kind of hilarious. This is all part of the media fallout, the legacy media fallout again around Trump and J.D. Vance putting Zelensky in his spot the other day in what was, of course, a very public exchange that I thought was a great peel back the curtain behind the scenes. By the way, word is Zelensky's already starting to sort of drag his tail back towards Trump. The fact is, this is a war, and we've all known it, that number one, a lot of America doesn't support. Number two, we're tired of seeing our money go to, really, if we're keeping it real, go to any foreign entity. We're just sort of over it. All right, that's what the American First movement is about. It's about putting America first, truly, and we mean it. I mean, there's no other way. We're tired of seeing our money go out the window into somebody else that isn't actually involved in this country. I mean, you're seeing it with the deportations. You're seeing it with other wars. And also, a lot of people are starting to notice things like which politicians are really supporting these wars. I mean, because that's something you really want to watch, because the ones that are really upset about the idea of war being sort of stomped out or stopped, well, how much kickbacks are they getting? Right? Weapons manufacturers, et cetera, right? They're getting their pockets lined, while Americans are getting screwed. All right, let's not get confused. And this is hilarious because CNN, as they're going through these numbers, this CNN host, and I got to be honest with you, I don't even know this host's name, to be honest with you. Kate Bolden, or Bolden, yeah, something like that. Sometimes I think Kate Bolden, we get a little too complicated in our questions. Okay, so that's who she is. Forgive me, but much like most people, I don't know who these CNN anchors are. Haven't they fired all the ones that anybody's ever seen before? Like, is I don't know. Is Anderson Cooper even still there? I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is Don Lemon's gone. So anyway, is Jake Tapper still there? Is his Wolf, whatever his name, what, Blitzer? Yeah, Wolf Blitzer. Is he still there? I don't know. All right, but anyway, we're sort of tired of this crap. We're tired of seeing our money go out the window, and this is hilarious because, believe it or not, CNN's Harry E10 is one of these break down the graphs kind of guys. And this commentator is just sort of baffled because there's a very clear-cut trend going on towards full support of Donald Trump and what he is doing involving the Ukraine.
This morning, the White House is going full court press on defending President Trump's blow-up with the president of Ukraine. Yet a new poll shows that more than half of Americans still are backing Ukraine in its fight against Russia. That poll conducted before that disastrous meeting took place, but still offers a good sense of where the American people are right now.
Okay, so you heard what she said, disastrous meeting. No, it's exactly what we wanted to see. It was anything but disastrous. But this is the media lying to you right in your face. I guess they're playing up to the few people that actually will watch this network and still buy into this crap.
CNN's Harry Enton is looking at it all for us. He is joining us right now. What are you seeing in terms of how Americans feel about Trump's handling of Russia's war against Ukraine?
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kate, we get a little too complicated in our questions. So I think the easiest way we can kind of just ask this is, do Americans like the way that Trump's handling his job and compare it to how they felt about Joe Biden? So this is the net approval rating. You look at Joe Biden back in 2024, he was 22 points underwater. Holy cow. You look at Donald Trump, it's just a different planet entirely. I mean, the gulf between these two is wider than the Gulf of America or Mexico, depending on which side of the aisle you stand on.
Oh, he said Gulf of America. They are literally having coronaries at CNN.
He's at +2. So look, at this particular point, Americans are giving Donald Trump the benefit of the doubt. He's doing considerably better than Joe Biden was doing on the handling of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And so on this simple question, I think Americans are saying, okay, Donald Trump's doing all right on this.
Look how uncomfortable she looks. The body language was real uncomfortable there.
What about specifically on how they feel about bringing the war to an end?
Yeah, okay. So, look, questions on this can be quite complicated, but I think this kind of gets at sort of where the American trend line is. Americans on the Russia-Ukraine war want a quicker end of the war, but Russia keeps its captured land. Look at this, 50%. Bare majority coming in here. Support Ukraine's right to fight, even if it means a longer war. That's at 48. This is very, very close. But the trend line on this question is so important because that want a quick end of the war, look at this. You go back to August of 2022, it was at 31%. Now we're at 50%. I mean, that is a...
Did you hear what she said? She said, wow, that's a plus 19, folks. That's a plus 19. Since August 22 to December 2024, it's a plus 19. People want this want a quick end to the Russia-Ukraine war, even if Russia keeps the captured land. Keep it. I don't give a rat's ass. Keep it.
Rocket ship upwards in terms of the Americans who want a quick end to the war, even if it means Russia keeps the captured Ukraine land. Americans are moving closer and closer to wanting a compromise, even if it means that Ukraine doesn't really get what it set out to want, at least at the beginning of this war.
Okay, and so that's where I'm going to stop it, but that's hilarious. And you saw her sort of uncomfortable body language and all that. She was like, "Oh boy, this isn't going like how we hoped at all." Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we're fed up with we have lined their pockets. It's ridiculous. We got U.S. veterans that need help for PTSD and they're homeless and been through war and all this. America's sort of forgot about them in a lot of ways. We've given enough money to other countries to long since take care of those guys. I mean, seriously. You get my point. People are fed up. People have had enough. People like that we've blatantly got a strong leader that will stand up. He come out and said the other day, I think it was good for you guys to see this. All right. And then went online and basically told Zelensky, get the hell out of America. You're not welcome here till you come back with an attitude adjustment. He did everything but say biatch at the end. I mean, honestly. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that CNN is their own narratives are getting busted on their own damn shows right in front of their face, and it's wonderful. It's fantastic. I mean, her body language, she was like, "Oh, yeah. Ooh, I don't yeah, really? Okay. Good. Squirm more. Cry more. Cope harder." Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.